The other day, I went to a mental dark place, unbeknownst to myself, because it just sprung on. I've always dealt with that, and after talking to my mom and hearing the things she said, the one thing that stuck out to me was I have abandonment issues. Not like now that I have a family and stuff like that, feel like I'm being abandoned, but just from childhood. First person I ever lost, I was 5, and from that point forward, I kind of spiraled to feel like knowing that somebody's gonna die or not be here with me, I'm alone. Yeah, you're born by yourself, you die by yourself, but that's true. But the contradiction to that is that the people that we have the opportunity to be in the presence of help and guide us through all the turmoils or trials and tribulations of life. And after losing 2 grandmothers back to back previous year, ended 2024, coming into 2025, I was faced with that feeling of being alone again. And it's like, I think for the most part, I never wanted to open up to people and even address this, because I guess I wanted to seem like I had it all together. I don't. And I think that's important. It's important for me to say, not only to myself, but to whoever may be watching this. You don't have it all the way together. You could be a billionaire and still not have that one key element that everybody feels like they're missing in life, which is happiness. And only you can decide what your happiness truly is. And your happiness isn't money. It isn't. It's not a thing. It's a feeling. It's an experience. You can have fun doing nothing. I just ran in the rain. I walked and I ran, which was fun. But I knew I had to do it. No music, no nothing, just me and my thoughts. And that abandoned kept playing in the back of my head as I was moving through the rain. And I'm the only one out moving in the rain. People looking at me like, you know how you look at somebody that you see out doing something that you may have wanted to do, or at one point in time you could do, now you can't do. So now you label them as crazy. Or look at this person, man, they out here, they might be getting it. Now you might be saluting the person. But going back to that topic of like feeling abandoned and not knowing where that resides, just not have a relationship with my father, and then me and him ultimately getting into it this couple weeks ago might have been the onset to why I had my episode the other day. And my wife is like, how can I help you? What can I do? And I just kept telling her, like, I feel nothing. I feel empty. I feel alone. Like I feel abandoned. Like, and the only way I know I don't feel like that is when I work out. That stress, that mental stress gets to be uplifted. It gets to sweat out. It gets to be carried out some way throughout your body, so that way you don't have to bear that weight of that stress or that mental depression, wherever you may think of it. Mental health is important. Men's mental health is really extremely important. I wish I could have had a shorter video to this, so that way, but yeah, from the age 5, I always felt alone. Like, the people that were there for me when I didn't have anybody, great grandma, my mom, and my nana. And I don't have either of the 3 ladies in my life now. I have my mom and my wife, and I have my 2 sons, and I'm gonna be all right. I'm learning to be okay and not think too far past the moment, because the moment can slip past us just by thinking about another moment. But yeah, so putting the phone down from doom scrolling, because I fell victim to that. I'm picking it back up to spread a message. not only to myself, but whomever may be watching this. You are not alone. Nobody's going to come save you, though. But those people that are in your life, those pillars, or those people that you can lean on in those times, lean on them a little bit. It's okay. It is okay to lean on somebody other than yourself. My wife knew something was wrong with me. My mom knew something was wrong with me. And they let me come to them on my own time. Because I've always dealt with this. Like, it's something I just dealt with. Being an only child, you're forced to be alone 99% of your time because you're your only you're your only person. Which is a good thing. And sometimes it can be a bad thing. So I think I learned how to compartmentalize, however you say that. We learn in our vocabulary as we grow. That feeling of emptiness, that feeling of abandonment. And I learned how to like deal with it and just kind of push it to the side. I would say push it to the side. Like, man, you're not alone. You got this person, you got that person. And these are conversations that I have with myself. So these conversations don't happen out loud. And they're happening out loud now because I want to share it with myself because I want to look back on this, but I also want to share it with whomever may be watching this. And I think the topic is like, we're born alone, we die alone, but we don't live alone.